Hard Mark Podcast.
Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Do you respect that? That's corruption. I could make a fake snake. You do not pee in the pool. You do not pee on the barbie. All of myself is clean.
Welcome to the Hard Mark Podcast, everybody. Rumpus Time is back. My name's Erik Donaldson. The purpose of Rumpus Time is to explore the mind of the weird and wonderful star of our program. He is the artist formerly known as the 50...
Ooh, ouch.
That doesn't bode well. Dad Brain, the artist formerly known as the man of 54,097 compliments, the EVP of Soul Skiing Development, the maitre d' of Matt Drama, the Tampa Bay Topsider, the living painting, the talent. Don't invite him to your tiki party because he's got a sleepy body. Flying Ryan Murphy.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, have there been more tiki parties?
Roll that one in there that quickly with a couple of words. That was nice.
Yeah, a sleepy body. It kind of rhymes with tiki party. Have you been invited to any other tiki parties since the last one?
Many.
Okay, good.
But I'm very tired, so I go to bed. I'm an old guy, Erik. I'm an old guy now.
Is that why you requested a 3:30 start time here today? Because you got to make
that
7 o'clock bedtime?
I have rice to make and chicken. And then I'm going to go to bed at like 7:30, maybe 8.
Real quick aside that probably very few, if anyone, cares about. How do you dethaw your chicken, Ryan?
This is a great question, Erik. This is a great question.
This is why the Markomaniacs come here, for the hard-hitting dethaw questions.
So I've had an issue, right? I've had chicken sitting in my freezer for over a month.
Okay.
All right, and this is a little kind of pre your question, but
please, yes.
I've had issues. If I want to get in that chicken, I got to cut it with a knife, and here's what happens: you end up cutting. It's Costco packs it where they're really close, so you end up cutting the chicken a little bit, and then you try to dethaw it, and the chicken juice just leaks out.
Question:
You got it? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are these the breasts? Are these the Foster Farm
chicken breasts?
Okay,
yeah,
okay, I'm with you.
6-pack of 2, and yeah.
Okay.
It's only $36 now,
in this economy, right? Mm.
Still, somehow that's a better deal.
Sure.
But whatever. That's not my point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really difficult. It's really annoying. So I just left them in the freezer. I was like, fuck it. I'm just not eating chicken. I started eating steak instead, and so what I did is I bought a pair of scissors on Amazon, cut those things up, and all I do I cut them up into 6-packs. And so I make my chicken, and then I just throw the next one in the fridge the night before on a board. So if there's any leakage, it catches it.
As you do.
There's not, but I just throw it on a board and I let it defrost for 16 hours, and then even if it's a little bit you can throw it in some water, some cold water to defrost it. But if it's a little bit if it's a little bit frozen, the air fryer is good, or the oven. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
What if I told you?
Don't panic when it's a little bit frozen.
Yeah, okay? Don't panic, everyone. Remain calm.
It's all right. It's okay. If you defrost it for more than 12 hours, you're going to be fine. Cook it maybe a couple extra minutes longer, and you're all good.
I already sent Ryan a reminder to check out Your Honor on Showtime, but I'm going to send you another thing. What if I told you there was such a thing as a dethawing board, a dethawing little thing that you can put your meat on, chicken, steak, etc., and within, say, 4 hours, generally speaking, it will be completely dethawed.
Oh, well, how much is that thing?
What if I told you, Ryan, you could get it all for the low price?
3 monthly payments.
Let's see. I'll have to look. Let's see. Dethawing tray, because I have
Erik,
one.
This is the thing, Erik. This is the thing. You've said a great thing, but it totally depends on the price. I could just wait 12 hours, or if this is a really good price, I think it's a great deal. But it has to be a great price. This is price.
There appears to be different sizes, which does impact the price. It seems like on average these are around $20.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible. I think it's a good price for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's I made the switch maybe a year or so ago, but it is a
You did. This is a real thing. This is not a hype. I thought this was like a fake thing.
No. This is all real, because I was thinking like, oh, he's a busy guy. Does he plan ahead enough to like get the chicken dethawed? Because that's a whole rigmarole. I used to be like you, but then I got the dethawing tray, and my life's never.
So is it just like, do you close it? Do you put the chicken or the meat in? You close it, or what does it look like? I don't know. Do you send it to me? I don't have my phone.
I did not send it to you yet. I can. Okay. This is not necessarily the one that I have. This is just a sample one. But if you just search on Amazon for a dethawing tray, you'll find plenty of similar products out here. So let me do you a solid here. Here you go.
Pretty solid. Yeah. No, I think that's a great $20 for something like that. Like, hell yeah. Like, I think you don't need, like, again, generally you can do that. But if you're in a crunch,
Yeah. A 4-hour as long as you know by like lunchtime, like, oh, I'm gonna want chicken, and it can be sooner. It doesn't necessarily, like, it can be shorter than 4 hours. We're just like the cuts of meat that you get from a Costco, usually pretty thick. So like the big thick chicken breasts usually are going to be dethawed by the 4-hour mark, give or take.
You plug this thing in?
No, it's literally just like an aluminum tray.
Well, how does it work?
I don't fucking magic, dog. I don't know. Fucking YouTube it. I'm not sure how it works. I just know that it does.
You just set your chicken on it, like in a bag.
I just put it on the counter.
You put this on a counter. Wait. I want to. So you put the chicken on this or like under it?
Yes, on it, on top of it. The meat has to be resting on top of the tray,
and not in a package. Like just the meat on it. Right?
Correct. Like, bare skin meat on the tray.
It seems like it would only defrost like maybe half of it, like one side. Like, would you flip it?
You don't even need to flip it. It goes all the way through.
You don't even need to flip it. This thing is incredible.
Apparently, I need to get into infomercials, because this is exactly the banter that we need on late night television.
That's wild, Eric. I'm just a little like, I'm blown away. And you're saying it works. You've used it. Like, you can.
This must cost a fortune, Eric. No, like, I use it like anytime that I have, like, I do the Costco frozen chicken breasts, and so like my wife is notorious for like 3-4 o'clock springing on me like, what if we do chicken? And it's like, okay, that's not gonna work. But like around lunchtime, around noon, I'll be like, hey, would you want like chicken tonight? Oh, sure. Okay, great. I'll plop out the little the platform, the tray, put the chicken on it, and by the time I get ready to start cooking dinner, we've got some dethawed chicken.
And again, this is just a standalone. It's not plugged in. It just sits. It's a thing that just defrosts chicken.
Right. So, I'm
still like trying to wrap my brain.
I can tell that you are worried that I'm going to give you the air fryer sales pitch where I'm omitting key pieces of information here. I'm not going to do that to you, Ryan.
That's not what I did.
You kind of did. You don't need seasoning at all, Eric.
We'll move on from this. This is too long of a top, but like, go on. Like, I want to know this like thing. Yeah.
It does not require. It doesn't even use electricity. There's no electricity involved at all. It is literally.
Solar power? Did Matt Peters sell you some solar powered chicken defroster? Like,
no, I don't know how it works. I'm sure one of our listeners who are smarter than me could tell you how it works. But because of the material, it's like, I guess it's technically metal. Because of the material of the tray, that when it's in contact with the meat, chicken, steak, etc., it just automatically dethaws the whole thing. So as far as like the parts to this, it's really 3 parts, but it's technically just like 2. So you have like your bottom tray to catch all the meat, like frost, juice, runoff stuff, right? Sure. Yeah, and then you've got the tray itself, which is doing the dethawing. And then mine has little rubber feet just to make sure that the tray is elevated from the plastic catcher tray at the bottom, and that's it. It doesn't plug in.
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
I just used it 2 days ago to dethaw some.
I believe you.
I had steaks that were in the freezer for like probably a year. I put them on there for 4 hours, and guess what? Great cast iron steaks were cooked in the Thompson House.
Man. I'm happy for you. My brain is like, I'm trying to figure, but like, hey, Eric, I believe you, and I think I might buy one myself just to like check it out, because I'm like, now I'm curious as fuck. Like,
I highly recommend it. If you've ever been in the spot where you're like, oh shit, I forgot to put the chicken in the fridge last night.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
and you're saying, is it? in 4 hours, is it fully defrosted? Like there's no like iciness. It's fully defrosted. So like if you put it on for maybe 2 hours, you could get a partial defrost. Like is that kind of what it?
It's slowly working its way up from the bottom, from the side that's touching the tray, and within. Again, I'm just rounding. I'm sure that there would be a thick cut of meat that within 4 hours it wouldn't be fully defrosted, but it'd be pretty much fully defrosted. But I've never had an issue. Like, as long as I'm catching it around noon, 11 o'clock noon, I'm good by the time dinner rolls around.
I have one more question about this thing.
Yes, please.
How long have you had it?
I was trying to look at my order history on Amazon to figure that out. Maybe like 1.5 to 2 years. Because I was in the same boat where I had bought a bunch of these like reusable plastic bags that I was like submerging into water to try and like dethaw my stuff. Yeah. And like those, it was gross cleaning them. Water would seep in, and I was just like, there's gotta be a better way. And so
you're just like, there's a big X on your like thing that you're
right. I think I was talking to my mother-in-law about this. She's like, oh, they make trays that are like dethawing trays that you can put your meat on. I was like, what? And I bought it, and you know what? It works pretty damn good.
Game changer, Erik. This is a real game changer right here. And this, you know what this would be? I will say I will buy one for myself because I like it. But this would be a great like white elephant gift, like, it's like $20, and like everyone's like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Do you think like, everyone's in the same boat as us, that no one's heard of this product until now, or are we just this far behind the curve?
Hey, Christmas, folks! I wish we were like we should talk to these people, Erik. We're putting this product out there, like and
we are open to sponsorship.
Some residuals.
If you were making this tray, I think it's aluminum. Should I double check that it's aluminum? Defrosting tray for meat, yada yada yada. Da, da, da. What's it made out of? It doesn't say. It's space age technology probably.
It's just I'm still trying to figure it out, but like it's just here.
And now this is a huge deal, but just that little cherry on top of the sundae, dishwasher safe.
Oh, that is a big deal, Erik. That is a big deal. All right, you're throwing raw chicken on that thing. I don't want to like scrub. I want that in the dishwasher. Like that's a big deal. All right, Erik, I'm sold. I like it. I'm surprised it took you this long to tell me that this thing exists. But hey, here we are, and now I know, and I'm gonna make things happen with this. Someone's gonna get this as a present too.
Okay, well, yeah. Let me know. I'm sure by the time we record next time around, you will purchase this. This doesn't. You sound much more excited about this than the Muffaletto, so I feel like this is actually going to happen.
I love this. I'm curious about it. I love it. I love the concept, and I can't stop thinking about it. So I'm gonna be this whole podcast. I'm gonna be thinking about like defrosting chicken.
Well, I'm going to need your full attention for at least another hour and a half, Ryan. But to take us from the high of all highs of an invention, an incredible space age technology that you had no idea about, I don't want to bum you out, Ryan. I don't want to upset you.
Yeah.
Because I know how much you hate stolen valor.
Stolen valor. Have we ever discussed this on this program?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no.
Okay. I love stolen valor shit. I fucking love it. So
that's the whole statement. I fucking love stolen valor.
I used to stay up like super late watching stolen valor videos. Like that's so like fucking awkward, and it was so like I love anything like cringy, like that I'm not involved in. If I'm involved in the cringy, I hate it because it sucks. But if I watch other people do it, I'm like, oh fuck, this is like great to watch. Like, so
completely reasonable. Well, in this scenario that I'm presenting, it's not necessarily a military situation. Someone has stolen your valor.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Do I have valor?
You are filled head to toe. You are brimming. You are overflowing with valor. From where I sit.
What do they steal?
Well, I think it's better if I show you than if I tell you, Ryan. So I've got a YouTube little clip here. I'm going to send it your way right now.
Right.
The Gap Company has stolen your valor.
They stole my valor.
They stole your valor. They stepped on your toes, something fierce. So allow me to post this in the chat. And, give me a moment as you kind of pull it up and let me know what you think. I'll keep quiet as.
Do you want me to just
Yeah.
Is this an ad?
This is a commercial. It's the Gap company
I was
commercial.
getting it just an ad. Okay, I wasn't.
No,
I was
this
like,
is
YouTube Premium. Should be getting fucking ads.
okay. I'll be quiet as you.
You just want me to play it?
Yes,
Ready?
please.
Okay, all right.
Cool pants.
Love to hear it. Hard to own it. The overthinking begins and bingo bango. You know what? Just own it. Thanks. They're Old Navy.
Brilliant.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
What am I missing here?
Clearly, some listener, some Markomaniac, some mischievous Markomaniac out there listened to us. The man, previously known as the man of 54,097 compliments, way back when we originally christened you with that name, the main takeaway that we all had was, when you get a compliment, Ryan, you just got to own it. You just got to own the compliment. There's no reason to compliment back. You just have to accept hard the compliment. And I feel like Natasha, and I misspoke earlier. It's not Gap, it's Old Navy. The Old Navy company stole your whole motif when it comes to accepting the compliment and used it for their ad with Natasha Lyonne.
Let me watch it again.
Please.
Let me watch it again. I thought she was being a little modest, a little but let me watch it again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, I see it now.
They stole your valor, Ryan.
I did not see the first one. I was like, well, but okay, you got to own it. That's right.
Yeah. They took your whole philosophy about compliments, which, to the best of my knowledge, no one else has ever said out loud, and they used it for this Old Navy commercial.
I should be getting residuals on this too. Erik.
You should at least be getting pixie pants. And if nothing else.
I hate those pants.
I didn't even let me look at these pants. Oh, here we go. I'm not in love with the pants. They're a little high waisted.
Pants is a new thing now, and it's just I miss.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say pants are a new thing?
I said. Okay, you're there. Okay, so I said what I said, but I just think pants are getting out of control.
So true.
Yeah.
Preach, brother. Pants are getting. You're talking about too many forms of pants? Is that what you're getting at?
Pants are just a lot to handle, to watch, and I just can't handle all this new pants stuff. I'm a back in the day 2008's pants guy, and now pants come in so many different styles. I'm like, I can't. I'm just getting old, Erik. I'm getting old and out of touch with the things, and that's fun. But it's just too much pants for me.
I feel like I just learned what boot cut even means.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what it means.
It's wide. It's a wider hole at the bottom of the leg to accommodate for boots. And I feel like for years I was just like, I'm going to buy boot cut because that's what you do.
100%.
I never wore boots.
I buy boot cut pants, and I'm just like, they just fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. I don't know, Erik. I'll tell you a story about my favorite pants. You're
on fire today, my friend.
I had this, and I still think about these pants to this day. It's been 17 years, and they were just these pants that they were perfect around my crotchal region, my crotch area.
You mean comfort wise, or showcasing what you got?
Not showcasing what I had, but there's sometimes when you wear pants, you can't find the nice front look. The pants just suck. It's either too long, too short, too wide, too small.
Constant bulge. Constant
and then also you got to throw color in there. The color has to be right, mm-hmm. and then also the ass.
Sure.
Just a perfect. It was literally the most perfect pair of pants that you could. And I've never in my life been able to recreate it. I've never had a pair of pants that I felt like that. I walked around the most confident motherfucker I've ever been in my life, and now I can't find pants like that.
Do you know who made those pants?
It was Levi's. They're Levi's.
Okay.
I just don't know I don't know the number. And it's a fit. It's a style. It's a color, and I just think it all came together, at one point, and now I've never seen it again.
They perfected the pant, and then you know what? They kept
like I said,
going.
If I'm 33 years old and this happened, oh my god, 18, almost, that's crazy. You can't find pants. That just doesn't make any sense. But
the pants that got away. Do you still have my favorite pair of sunglasses I've ever owned? Or did you lose those?
Dude, I'm pretty sure they're around. I'm pretty sure they're around. I've had it. They're in my car. I have several pairs of people's sunglasses now. So you're not the only one.
Well,
also,
doesn't
check
make me
this
feel
out.
better.
Here's some headphones that just belong to a buddy of mine who left them here somehow. I just have people's shit, So I'm sorry, Eric. I can't keep track of your sunglasses that you gave to me or left with me.
Not just my sunglasses, Ryan. My favorite pair of sunglasses. So this is the difference between young man and old man shit. I totally get where you're coming from with the whole pants thing. But me, the moment you stole my sunglasses, I bought the exact same pair of sunglasses again. Because I needed, and I have 3 pairs. I got 1 pair in my wife's car, 1 in my car, and then a third just lingering about somewhere.
Yeah.
And a 4th at your fucking house.
I'm glad you re-upped. But sunglasses are tough because they get lost very easily. I don't buy expensive sunglasses. Well, the one time I did, I lost $250 sunglasses gone within 2 months. I was like, I'm never doing that again. I'm buying cheap sunglasses because
that is the play.
Yeah.
We were talking before we started recording about South Park. Specifically, we were watching talking about rewatching the wrestling episode of South Park. Now that we've got, a slightly different perspective on things.
Yeah.
I think I texted you this. I don't know that I got a response. You need to go to Casa Bonita while you're living in Denver.
Did I not respond?
I don't know. Maybe you did. I can't recall.
I
heard that their reservations go out months for Casa Bonita.
I don't think I'll be in Denver long enough to make that reservation.
Right. You gotta go to Casa Bonita. One of the most legendary episodes of South Park was the Casa Bonita episode.
Eric, I'm not disagreeing here. Okay, I'm not disagreeing, and I think because the creators reopened this restaurant. Yeah, I want to see some diving off the rocks.
I'm gonna need some dethawing tray levels of enthusiasm about Casa Bonita right now.
I will look into this. Okay?
Oh, that's the same answer we got about muffalettas, Ryan. That's a muffaletta response if I've ever heard one.
After I play with my defrosting pan for a few months, I will look into this.
What you do in the privacy of your home is your business. Okay, well,
for
posterity's sake, it should happen.
I heard they underpay their employees. I heard they were striking.
Since the South Park guys bought it?
No, since it opened. Yeah, since it opened. That's the word out here.
Well, you've got the inside scoop. I had heard that they were doing away with tipping and they were paying people more, but maybe the tipping offset didn't account for it. I don't know.
That's what I heard. Maybe it's the divers who are upset they don't get tips.
That's all the more reason to go before it all shuts down and goes to shit, Ryan.
We'll figure it out. I'll give you some. Hey, the next podcast, I'll give you some more info. I'll see where I'm at with the reservation. I'll see what I can do.
Please, I'll make the reservation for you if that helps. I've got your phone number and everything. I've got all the contact details.
Pay for dinner too.
I'm not paying for your fucking. Why would I pay for your experience at one of the greatest restaurants in Colorado?
All the podcast money is flowing in. I think you could put it to cost. It's a great story,
With that in mind, buy a shirt at the Hardmark merch shop, available on our link tree. But finance Ryan's trip to Casa Bonita, apparently. Okay, we should rank. We've been talking a while. Yeah. Normally we get to the rankings sooner, but you know what? This is a free podcast, so. And it's a free country too, so
it's a free country.
Blow it out your ass. So we're not you, Ryan. Anyone who disagrees with us getting to the ranking this late.
Anyone who disagrees with me.
Anyone who disagrees with my opinion, blow it out your ass. It's time for Ryan Ranks It.
A wave is like a twister.
And I've got a good one for you here, Ryan. I think you're gonna like this little setup here. So. By my count, Ryan, you have now lived in 3 states.
True.
Okay. All right. We have independent verification. So you have 3 states that you've actually lived in.
Yeah.
And there's 2 states that you've talked about very fondly as places that either you'd like to go to and visit or places that you would like to live in, those being California and Florida.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. But, go ahead. I can see your gears are turning, and I think you're jumping to what
I know what people think when you say you want to move to Florida. Okay,
finally, people that agree with me.
It's about fucking time.
I'm so sick of people asking and telling.
Okay, all right, go on.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm not going to go the conventional route. I know you're probably thinking, oh, Eric's going to have me rank those states. That is not the case. I'm not going to have you rank the states. What I am going to have you rank, there was a thing that came across my Reddit feed recently, and it was I don't. I'll allow you to play coy. There is a website out there known as FetLife. FetLife.
This is a dating app.
I don't think it's a dating app. I think it's a fetish-based website for more niche fetish erotic content for people who are so inclined. FetLife put out a thing, a little map, if you will, an infographic map of all of the states within the United States and the fetish that state was disproportionately into.
Interesting.
So every state seemed to have a fetish that was like disproportionate compared to other states that people from that state were like searching for.
Okay, but did they use their own data, or is this like is this Pornhub data that they're pulling? Like what data?
I believe this is their own data.
It's their own data. Okay, so that's fine. I just want. Okay, all right.
That's my understanding. Which I mean, like I don't know how many.
Fair enough. I just want to know the source. That's fair.
Yeah, I believe it is from. In fact, here I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
The source is FetLife.
Okay.
So here's the actual title of this: most relatively popular FetLife kink for each state. And so then it says, based on how disproportionately users from that state like that kink when compared with other states. And this is, again...
Disproportionately to other states.
Yes. So, like, one seems like disproportionately more popular than...
Right. Okay.
Yeah, others would be. So I thought we could go through the 3 states you've lived in, and then the 2 that you have fantasies of living in. See what their preferred FetLife kinks would be, and rank those kinks.
Okay. All right.
So we'll start with you.
This may or may not be my own personal kink.
Yeah, and you can rank them.
I'm not putting that out there. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. You know.
Have another beer or 2, Ryan. We'll start with the state of your birth. You were born in Washington, right?
I was.
Okay, all right. I thought as much. I just, sometimes people are transplants and they sneak it.
No. Born deep in Everett.
Were you really? I also was born in the great city of Everett. We'll start with Washington. Again, Ryan's state of birth. Apparently, this is what I had to Google search. Apparently, in Washington, the most disproportionately popular kink is claws.
What, can you give me some context behind that? Like,
so I had to Google it. Let me Google it actually right now too, and maybe I can send you a thing. But I think so. Did you ever see? Well, if I ever say a movie and ask Ryan, did he see it? The answer is
I just
no.
dropped that question. I probably haven't seen it.
Yeah, but oh gosh, okay. Here we go. So I'm just gonna take you to all I did was Google search claws kink. And go to the image search. It's
you did go to image search.
It's
you
like
on Bing or you on Google.
For any normal people that have actually watched films before, if you think of like Catwoman in Batman Returns, like with the long nails, I think that's.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
So you can see some examples there. I just sent them to you.
This is where Eric, this is a really interesting topic you picked here. I like what you're doing, but this is where I think their data is just this is claws, Washington. This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe we got a lot of wild animals out here, a lot of cougars, a lot of Sasquatch.
So one thing I will say is I'm down to be scratched. I'm down to get a little blood. If that's what happens.
The guy who says you're not going to find out what my kinks are, immediately we find out exactly what his kink is.
I mean, it's just I don't know if I'd want someone putting it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I just never experienced this. So,
well, I'm going
to say one
really quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I enjoy a good back scratch. I've always maintained that if instead of massage parlors, if there were scratch parlors, I would consider that because I love a good scratch so much.
Like a tickle, like kind of scratch.
No, like a not like drawing blood, you pervert, but like a, like a good scratch. Like sometimes, like I can't reach all parts of my back, so like having a good scratch is.
It just only seems that that'd be useful if you had an actual itch on your back.
I don't need an itch on my back to enjoy a scratch. You don't like getting your back scratched?
I like getting my back rubbed. It doesn't have to be scratched. Now that said, during when you're in the midst of things, right? Like, and you get the hands on the back and like grabbing at you, that's kind of hot. Like, like the deep, like that. I like that, but I don't need a back scratch necessarily unless I have an itch.
Well, I guess the point I was going to make, I suppose, is equally applicable to both of our situations. My more innocent, enjoying a good Baloo from Jungle Book style scratch versus you and your filthy pervert sex moves.
You said you wanted to go to a parlor and do this, Eric. All right,
a reputable scratch parlor, Ryan. But either way, my point being, I guess in theory, especially, I guess it is more applicable in your case because you talked about drawing blood. But like, you got to imagine that one of these like claw things are probably a little bit cleaner than the bottom of someone's fingernails. So
true.
Yeah,
it's true. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to put this number 3 because I have nowhere else to put this right now. Like, I have to figure out what the rest of them are. I think it's weird that this is Washington's number 1 kink.
You're putting it 3?
I'm just going to put it 3 right now. We'll see if it moves up or down. I don't know. But I'm going to start at 3. I'm not going to hate on it. I'm not going to love it,
Okay, noted. The next one, this one I have to Google search right now because I'd never heard of this before.
Jesus fuck! What kind of kinks are on this site?
This is the only one that I was completely unsure what it was. There weren't a lot of these that were on the list, but there were a handful. So this one is California.
Okay.
So California's top kink is, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing this, decryphilia.
I don't know what decryphilia is.
Oh God! It wanted
If I knew what that was, I would honestly fucking say I don't know what decryphilia is. So like,
man,
I don't even know how to spell it.
Google's trying to set me up for big problems because I just Googled it and it's like, "Are you looking for necrophilia?" And it's like, "Fuck no, I'm not looking for necrophilia. I'm looking for decryphilia."
I wouldn't be okay. All right, that might be Nevada's number 1 king, necrophilia.
Okay. So this is California. This actually has a Wikipedia article.
Okay.
It is a form of paraphilia. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. In which one is aroused by tears or sobbing.
Oh fuck! Like again, I think this is really like it can. You have to take in what content are they? Are you like? I mean.
I think.
Why are they sad? Are they?
Okay, let's see. So one 2014 study interviewed 8 people with decrophilia, and 3 of them were also involved in BDSM.
Okay. So
it could be from like physical pain. It also could be emotional.
That's what I'm thinking. Like both of it. It's like this is probably a little bit fucked up for them.
Yeah, probably.
And to call it like decrophilia, like this is like you said, it's probably tied into like some sort of BDSM like pain or emotional pain. Like it all good. I just think it's these.
Did we stumble into your kink? I think that's the.
We need to cross-check these kinks with a Pornhub search thing.
Okay.
Figure out but anyway, like no, it's fine, Eric. I like what you're doing here with your searches and stuff, but like. Okay. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this below. I'm just gonna put it number 4 for now, and we'll see where it moves. Like I don't know.
So you're putting decrophilia beneath claws?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, you're being a little disrespectful if you're being a decrophiliac.
I mean, yeah. In theory, it could be consensual, but also could.
I'm not saying it's not consensual. I'm just saying like I don't think there's any reason to put it above claws yet.
We've all talked about how much we love claws, Eric.
Yeah, maybe it earns its way back. We'll see on this list. I don't know where it's going to end up. I'm just putting it there for now. Placeholders for this.
The next one, we've actually talked about this next one before.
Okay.
Which I'd forgotten about until I had my wife. This was a conversation over dinner with my wife as I kind of revealed these 5 kinks, and we were kind of discussing them. And as I was talking to my wife, I realized, Ryan and I have talked about this before. The top Nevada disproportionate kink, clowns.
Oh my god.
Clown. Well, it was clown girl honk heaven. Clown girl honk heaven. Ryan.
I feel like you're fucking with me at this point. I feel like you're just completely fucking with me, and you just made a bunch of shit. And now I just feel fucked with, Erik. All right, I'm about to be a decrophy. I'm crying, Erik. I don't know. Okay,
don't tease me.
There's no fucking way. Nevada is like probably the kink central of the U.S., right?
I mean, well, again, this is not like the most popular kink. This is disproportionate. I'm saying that
disproportionate to other states.
Yes, higher than average compared to other states. Not that it's like the top kink in that state.
What is the top kink in that state?
I don't know. I haven't gone down that FetLife rabbit hole. But in case I just texted you the map, and you can't read ahead, but I just texted you the map just to prove that this is true.
What you're doing right now is a little bit like more professional and cleaner for a podcast than some of the real kinks
Probably.
that are tied up in here. So, but like, I mean, clowns, like for me, like I guess again, I'm asking for like more context. Like, can I phone a friend to ask about this? I don't know. Like, I'd put it 5. I don't really like clowns at all. I don't know what they have to do with sex. Like,
you don't like clown girls.
Clown girls in clown suits.
So apparently, and if you want to, okay, I just looked into this. And I'm not saying you should, but if you go on TikTok, apparently clown girl honk heaven is a whole subgenre of TikTok.
Is there attractive women in there? Hold on, what's it called?
It's called Clown Girl Honk Heaven.
Honk Heaven.
Yes.
Is it like a brothel?
No, it's like a not a hashtag, but it's like girls dress up like clowns.
Okay. All right. I see. Here's an attractive looking girl.
Okay. What's she doing?
She's just in a clown suit, like. Like she's attractive, like, and like the suit fits her well, but like it's just I don't know, like,
is she doing clown shit or what's she doing?
I think in order for this to get me real riled up, they would have to do some fucking really kinky clown shit, and then I'd be like, all right, like a hot girl in a clown suit doing some weird clown stuff could be attractive, but like I don't.
Let's see. I'm going on to Reddit here. Clown girl. Yeah, it's just like girls dressed up like clowns, and apparently that's the thing.
All right. I'm putting it number 5. I don't love this.
This doesn't spark joy.
I don't even think it's all that unique. It's just like, and I don't know why it's like this would be more like fit for, like, I don't know, like Florida or Washington. Like, I don't know.
What, clowns? Why clowns?
Well, why Nevada? Like, why would Nevada be a clown?
Because Nevada's a depraved state filled with prostitution.
You go on the Strip. I have not seen one clown on the Strip ever in my life.
That's why it's so kinky to them, because they never see it. If you see something all the time, like if you get those flyers for prostitutes all the time, well, now I'm desensitized to prostitutes. Guess what I'm not desensitized to? Walking the streets of Vegas. Clowns.
Right.
Think about it. You're not thinking clearly, Ryan. That's your problem. You're not thinking clearly. So clowns is number 5?
Clowns number 5, yeah.
Any problems with that ranking? Honk at Ryan. Don't honk at me. Next, Florida, your spiritual home, in Florida, one might say. Tampa.
Yeah, let's see if Florida can finally redeem itself with their kinks.
Let's find out. I don't know if this is higher than normal in Tampa or what section of Florida. We just know.
I love Tampa Bay.
I know you do. And this is.
I might be out there next year. I might be living in Tampa Bay.
We can only hope and dream. This is one I did not have to Google search. Foot worship.
See, these are more like what I would think along the lines of like a fetish, right? Like, and then first of all, I'm simple number 2 right now. This could be bumped to number 1, but like that's a simple man's fetish,
Foot worship is a simple man's fetish. It's so true.
I mean, straight to the fucking point, Florida. For all your flaws, you got your kinks right, like.
Foot worship. Nothing like how do you feel about a good foot, Ryan?
Yeah, I could be into. I don't have a massive foot fetish, but I can be into feet. Like, don't get me wrong. I think feet are kind of hot, but like I don't have. It's not my like number one like fetishy thing,
Sure.
but I do like a good pair of feet, and I think it's kind of hot when like the feet are thrown in your face sometimes. Like,
Yeah, I guess I would say like if someone had really ugly feet, that would be kind of a turn off. So there's a certain element of like, oh, okay, like dainty petite feet, or if you're a man, you're just kind of, I don't know, rough feet. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
Erik,
know
I would like to say I look at my own feet sometimes. I stare at them. When I broke my ankles and they were swollen as like balloons, I was so sad because and now they're back. If you want to see them,
I don't want to put them up to the camera. We can get some money that way. There we go. Look at those toes. Look at those toes.
I'd be dirty on the bottom. No, they're actually pretty good.
People will pay extra for that, Ryan. So foot worship number 2. I don't know if like
2 it could be, but we'll see. But like, yeah, it's an easy pick number 2. Good job, Florida.
Quick note.
Good on you.
Stop complimenting Florida. Quick note around that. I think foot fetish is different than foot worship. Just so we're clear, I think a foot worship is like, yeah.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I think if you're worshiping something, that implies like sucking, licking. It's a step further than just like enjoyment from afar. You know what I mean?
Foot fetish versus foot worship is what you're comparing, right?
Yes, correct. I think
anyone with a foot fetish is going to be down to like kiss some feet.
Well, I'm not, but like there's difference between like a little smooch, like a mwah, versus foot worship. Like worship, you're licking the toe cleavage,
closer,
Ryan.
like every time you're like pulling foot fetish and foot worship closer together, you're like little. And now
clearly it's a gateway.
Like, no, I don't touch the feet. Like, and now you're kissing them, and like, and then next it'll be like, you can suck on the toes a little bit, but like, you don't want to get like too like.
Hold on, okay. I'm going on NetDoctor, the beginner's guide to foot fetishes.
NetDoctor.
I don't know. Should I be using a different browser for this? Maybe the beginner's guide to foot fetishes: how to worship feet.
There you go. So they're tied in, right? There's the same article.
Okay, whatever. Okay, from foot jobs to toe sucking, we explore the fabulous underworld of foot fetishes. Like, worshipping probably is steering towards foot jobs and whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Don't change my mind.
I just want to say, and not because I'm like, I would tell you if I did. I've never had a foot job in my life. And again, I would be totally. If I had, I would just tell everyone. I don't care. Like,
you got to go back to Hungary by yourself.
I've seen that happen. Wow.
And it didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It just. I think feet can be attractive. I just think it's a good fetish. Like, Florida, you come in with this unweird shit like Washington, Nevada, fucking California, and like, good on them. Mm-hmm. And
okay,
they're number 2.
Quick note. Okay, so I found specifically what foot worship is. So it's like a subset of the foot fetishes.
Okay.
So foot worship. Many foot lovers simply enjoy the pleasure of washing, stroking, and sucking feet.
I just.
So that's. Hold on. I'm sorry. They also love sniffing, licking, and putting feet in their face. But all these can be included under the foot worship umbrella.
Oh, okay. The foot fetish umbrella.
The foot worship umbrella. Foot worship umbrella.
I think the foot fetish umbrella covers all the other umbrellas.
Well, it does, but a foot fetishist is not the same as a foot worshiper. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think someone who has a foot fetish is gonna like hate on someone who likes to feet worship. It falls. If you have a foot fetish,
I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying that foot worship is a specific sect.
The foot worshiper is not going to be on top of the chain, Erik. Like it starts with a foot fetish and it trickles down.
I just want to make sure it's clear that you're ranking foot worship, not foot fetishes.
Yeah, it's still fine.
Okay, all right, deal. One last one. Your current state of residency, Ryan.
I forgot about the state somehow. I was like, where the fuck is he going? I forgot I lived in fucking Denver. Like,
yeah, you're in the Mile High City. That's why you're so, out of breath right now.
The lack of oxygen.
Absolutely, that's right. One of your favorites and mine, body modification.
Fuck. Like, it... like what type of body, like what's a good example of this so I can really judge it?
I mean, I think a very sort of basic example of body modification is like people who get like the implants in their face and stuff to like heighten their cheekbones and stuff. But I think
are you talking not like Botox? Are you talking like stuff that actually like kind of
changes the shape and form of their face?
Like a piercing could be an option, or like Botox could be an option, or like
I think
fake boobs could be an option.
Well, I mean,
what
by
are
the
you saying,
literal,
Erik? Get me fucking real
I see
shit
where you're
here.
going from, but if you're searching for the fetish of body modification, that's not what you're going for.
Like a pierced clitoris.
Well, you'd probably search for that specifically. Body modification is like its own thing where you're going to very extreme lengths to modify the look of your body. Like you almost don't look human anymore.
Okay. That's Colorado's thing.
Yes.
Disproportionately to other states.
Yes, that's what this says.
Okay.
So here.
I don't
see that guy.
I don't do that at all. I do not. I don't even like looking at that guy. Like I do not. I don't even think a girl like an attractive. Girl
In fact, here we go. So this guy that I'm looking at right now, he has like the big gauges, which you could even say like a gauge is like a form of body modification. Devin Coyle, friend of the show. He has like the tattoo, like scale tattoos thing that's like green. He clearly has things like little circles. Who knows what they're made out of? But he's got like round pieces in his eyebrow. His tongue is split. He's got the split tongue. That's all body modification. I've seen people who have like crests in their forehead and stuff. These are body modification. Like breast implants to like a normie.
I think one thing to know is I think usually you see this. Not to say that like women don't do it too. Like, but Erik, you can Google me a really attractive girl who has some serious body. I usually see with guys. So like, if you can find this, I might like read. I'm putting it 5. I can see her, but like it's very. She's
not attractive. She's not.
Do I need it clearer?
No, you don't. You don't.
Okay. Am I right?
I was doing joke stuff.
Well, she didn't look that. I mean, she looked like fit.
She was. She was not overweight.
She was not overweight. Yeah.
She was not overweight.
Yeah. I would like to see. Like, don't get me wrong. Like. That's cool, but I don't know. I would put that 5 and just bump everything else up.
So clown, congratulations, clown. You're not the bottom of our list.
Clown could make it number 4. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, what?
Clown can be, or was in clown 4 right now?
Yeah, clown's 4 right now.
Yeah, clown's 4.
Or was 5? You put it 5.
I bumped it up 1. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Erik, I think next time we do this, I know you probably protected your audience right here with how you use the data, but like I think we should just go highest fetish in each state.
There's 50 states, Ryan. I don't know if you're aware of that. How am I supposed to
pick your funnest 5?
The funnest 5. I was trying to tie it in with.
No. I take the same states and just use the highest fetish in each state. That would be like I would be. I liked where this went. I'm just saying I would be curious to see what the real fetishes are in each of these states.
Here's the final ranking of Ryan's fetishes. Foot worship, foot worship at 1. Claw, which foot worship again? That's Florida. Claws from Washington State. That's 2. What was the other one? Decrophilia from California. That's 3. That's crying.
That's a high ranking for decrophilia.
That is really high ranking. Are you sticking with that? Is that still above clowns and body modification?
Yeah, I just don't get the bad. It stays. It stays.
I'd rather jerk off to a woman crying than a clown. What if it was a crying clown? That would be quite the conundrum.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
You'd be turned around. So let's.
I just look at her feet, you know.
Let's finish out this Rumpus time with a little segment called "Ask the Talent."
Ask the Talent.
We are in. It's not actually summer anymore, Ryan, but we're still gonna do the hot takes of summer. We're gonna probably do the hot takes of summer. Maybe I won't even call it of summer anymore. Maybe just hot takes. Hot takes. Notable events in wrestling history. So last episode, Ryan, we watched a little piece of business where Chris Jericho listed out a portion of his 1,004 holds to illustrate that he was much more better at wrestling than the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko. Well, For this hot take, for this week, I'm doing my best to have it tie in with the following episode's match. Admittedly, I will state this for the record, there's a very, very loose connection between what we're about to watch and our next match, just FYI. But quick rundown, because I know you had a lot of questions. You were kind of unclear about what was happening when we watched the last hot take. So quick rundown before we watch this clip. In the late 1990s, WCW started to fall off a cliff creatively. But one of the bright spots was the emergence of a man named Scott Steiner as a main eventer. Scott Steiner had been around for over a decade, but he really hadn't had the chance to show his personality, which, even judging him by wrestling standards, he was fucking crazy. Steiner was always packed with muscle, but he seemed to take it to another level around 1997, 1998, and along with that cosmetic change, he began to refer to himself with a barrage of nicknames. Big Papa Pump, the Genetic Freak, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, Freakzilla. Now, I'm not going to sit here and accuse anyone of anything, but most people don't put on the amount of muscle that Steiner did without the aid of some supplements. And whatever those supplements were, they seemed to make Scotty a little bit more unhinged than usual. So that leads us to this clip where Steiner delivers an interview that would lead to a real-life 2-week suspension for the Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Just the interview led to a 2-week.
Yes, he didn't do anything physically to anybody.
Freedom of speech in this country, Eric.
I thought this was America. But yes, he was suspended. To be fair, he was suspended with pay, but suspended nonetheless for 2 weeks after this interview. The only context I will give you before we watch it, Ryan, Steiner was a bad guy during this promo, so he was a heel. He was a bad guy. The man that he's going to be referencing, Ric Flair, is also a bad guy at this time. They had no on-screen connection, no on-screen rivalry whatsoever. Scott Steiner just felt like sharing. So that's the only context I'll give you. Should we watch this thing?
I'm waiting for a link here.
I will send it to you now.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Ryan doesn't know I'm actually going to send him some footwork worship videos.
We'll be gone for a little bit. I'll be off camera.
Go ahead and hit play whenever you're ready.
I'm ready to go. I'm putting play right now.
Okay.
Oh, no. This really scares me, Tony.
As you can see, when Big Papa Pump comes to town, all my hooches come around. But it's just a damn shame that we had to leave LA and come to this cesspool called Tulsa. But last night when I was kicking it in the booty-o, proving that I was the daddy, that I was the king of the night. But I'm not one to brag. Medeja, Kim, why don't you tell me what it's like to be with the Purple Warrior?
The what?
Papa Pump. You're not just any man between the sheets, honey. Kim, why don't you tell him what he's really like? Oh, that's right. Big Papa Pump's not he's our Superman.
You're damn straight. So this goes to all my freaks out there. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holler if you hear me.
He's right about Tulsa, Tony. You know what you get when you spell Tulsa backwards, don't you?
I'm done. No, I don't.
Think about it.
Okay. Now last week, I was watching TV, and I watched a 53-year-old man come out here who has more loose skin than a Shar-Pei puppy come out here and say he's still the man. I seen Ric Flair, number 2, the Nature Boy, come out here, who's been the butt end of all the jokes because he's supposed to be the limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. But I'm saying one time, you should have took a cab and used that money to fix your crooked yellow teeth. So I had to ask myself, if WCW was gonna hire the Nature Boy number 2, why wouldn't they hire the Nature Boy, the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers? Now, I don't know that Buddy Rogers is dead, God rest his soul, but Ric Flair, your career is dead. And I know as he lays 6 feet under, he's still styling and profiling, because when you used your little brain and stole his name, there's one thing you couldn't steal, and that was his class. So when you walked down that aisle last week, I know I wasn't alone, because the people at home, all they did was grab their remote, change the channel to the WWF, and watch Stone Cold, a person you and your old friends got fired from here, because you're a jealous old bastard. So Ric Flair, remember this, in this wrestling business, there's never been a bigger ass-kissing, butt-sucking bastard in this business, but also in life, you're the biggest ass-kissing, backstabbing, butt-sucking bastard.
This is the ultimate rant of all time.
Because WCW sucks. So do you. Me. I'm just gonna stay right here in the NWO for life.
This is what I said when I left BCU. I went on that kind of rant. He seemed like in the beginning, like more mildly composed, and then at the end he just went off on this fucking tangent. Like,
I'm pretty sure that bit at the beginning was like what he was more or less supposed to say.
Yeah.
Even though, to be fair, so for anyone who's not like seen this, like obviously I'll have the audio in there that people can listen to. For anyone who's not seen this, or anyone who maybe haven't watched this in a while, Scott Steiner at the beginning of this promo is decked out head to toe in purple. He's got a gigantic purple top hat on. He's got big puffy purple pants and like a purple jacket on. Scott Steiner never ever wore purple in his life except for this one time, and there's a one point where he calls himself the Purple Warrior, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
That wasn't even part of his character.
No, that wasn't part of his fucking character at all. He would always wear shirts that would like did you see how big his fucking arms were?
I was watching his veins the whole time. You could basically see the blood flowing through him.
Yes. He had muscles on top of muscles in places that people don't have muscles. It was fucking wild. So I guess before we dissect it a little bit, what did you think of the promo? Do you have any questions? How would you grade it?
I don't really have any. I just thought, it just got I kind of respect that kind of thing though, where you just you have something to say, right? You're doing a presentation, you're at work, and then you just get really into it and you kind of go off on this tangent. You don't know where you are anymore, Like you're just saying stuff.
Yeah.
And you're either I don't know. I liked it, but towards the end of it, he was just saying shit. He was just talking shit at that point, straight up, from his brain to the mouth, straight. There was no,
And you could tell that there were points where the synapses in his brain were firing, but his mouth could not keep up with his brain.
No, I was gonna call that out during it, but I was like, I'll just wait till. But you could 100% see that.
Backstabbing, butt-sucking bastard. It's almost painful for him to get the words out at that point.
Right.
Oh my gosh! Yes, he got suspended 2 weeks for that promo because he basically went off the rails and just started fucking calling out Ric Flair for seemingly no reason whatsoever.
So this suspension, was it like a real suspension, or was kind of a play suspension?
No, it was real.
So that seems insane to me because I've heard motherfuckers talk on this show, and I have heard I've seen worse, I've heard worse. Now you go against, you kind of you rail against someone like Flair,
I don't know and I'm not sure what the cause of the suspension was. It could have been because he was like you said, he was tearing Ric Flair a new asshole. It could have also been because he was basically saying that nobody was watching WCW and everyone was flipping the channel over to watch Stone Cold on the WWF. That could have also been it too.
But that's wrestling. Eric, watch the South Park episode. It's all about the theater, You gotta, and he did. I love that. I love that little speech. I did. I thought it was from the heart. you know, right from the brain to the mouth, and like, you know, his brain to his mouth, you know, like I don't know.
Sure.
It was a great little ride I was on. It did get a little like sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's a little boring in between, but like at the end I could tell he was just fucking ranting. I was like, I gotta get like
yeah, exactly.
Right into this.
His head's about to pop. Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing I'll mention here, and like there's a podcast, a wrestling podcast, Deadlock, that I've been listening to over the past like couple weeks or so, and like they do this thing where they basically line by line go through this promo. So like I don't want to do a lesser than version of that, but like arguably one of the best parts of this whole promo. So Ric Flair is known as the Nature Boy. That's his main nickname. There was another guy who was wrestling in like the 50s and 60s, Buddy Rogers. He was the original Nature Boy. He was Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. It's so funny how Scott Steiner is like, I don't know why they hire Nature Boy number 2 instead of Nature Boy number 1, Buddy Rogers. And then
that's little stuff I didn't pick up, like, but yeah.
Pregnant pause. Now I know Buddy Rogers is dead, God rest his soul. So he went literally from how come they couldn't hire Buddy Rogers? Oh wait, that's right. I remember Buddy Rogers is dead. I guess that's why they didn't hire him. But just you can see his brain pumping through the veins in his arm. Just a nice encapsulation of Scott Steiner, the man, and what he was all about in late 90s WCW. We have actually watched one Scott Steiner match. It was a tag match. It's the absolute bottom of our list. It's the Steiner brothers versus
That's the last match. Oh, is it? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
So
based on, I could see it being the last. You know,
he was known for a lot of things, but apparently on this program, he's known for having at least a portion of the worst match of all time. So
I don't want to fight him personally, like, you know, like
I'll try and arrange for that. I'll try and see if I can arrange. What grade are we giving Scott Steiner on this butt sucking bastard promo?
Well, like A, B, C, D, F, like scale.
Sure, and pluses and minuses if you're so inclined.
I give it a B plus. I really liked it. I think there's like you can deserve an A. It's hard to get an A, but like, you know, but also towards the end I was like kind of getting into it. And I was like, this guy is just fucking just saying shit, like, you know, and that's what I love, you know. Yeah. So that's why he gets a B plus. It would have been B, but I loved the end. B. I'll give it a B plus. B to nice. B plus. Yeah.
And I also like that if you watch like at least the one of the freaks, Kim, behind him, she clearly has no idea what the fuck's going on. So she, like, even there's points where she's like laughing when his brain is stuttering towards the end of the promo.
You can also tell like that girl did not want the mic.
He's a Superman. Yeah, he's good.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. That was Rumpus time. We'll be back next week. New match, new wrestle talk. But if you're not hard, get hard. Once you get hard, stay hard. Rumpus time is over. Thank you very much.
Erik, I'll tell you a story about my favorite pants.